So guys, I actually call these agencies, I call them, and I told them that my sister wants to apply and wants to come and work here as a healthcare assistant. Can you help me please? And they actually told me that they were currently employing right now. It's happening. They're giving me their email addresses so that you can send your CV straight in. So I am going to be giving you that information, guys. I made effort, yo. I didn't want you to waste your time. Call agencies that are not employing. So stay here and stay tuned. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Lisa or Miss Biggs. To those who are new here, I am currently based in the United Kingdom and I do lifestyle videos, I do cooking videos, I share information guys that is helpful, that I think might be useful to you. Anyway, if you're new here, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, it gives me energy to do more videos. And guys, share this video, like this video, just help me grow as a small YouTuber. Thank you so much guys for doing that. Anyway, we're just gonna jump into the video. Today we want to be talking about sponsors. So like I told you guys, I was going to do a research on the sponsors and I've managed to do that. So yeah, basically, if you're new here and you don't know what I'm talking about, I've been doing a series where I've been talking about the healthcare assistant visa. So I was helping people who actually want to relocate to the United Kingdom from Africa, as the UK is now in shortage of healthcare assistants like carers. So obviously some people don't have access to this information. So I was just doing a little bit of research so that I can come and give you guys like the current things that are happening or what you need to get, like the requirements that you need to be able to get this visa. So far I've been getting a good response as people have been interested to know more. And when I started making the video, I thought I was just going to tell the people about the opportunity and they are going to go and search for it themselves. But I realized that people were coming with a lot of questions and people wanted to know more. So I've decided to actually go and do a research so that I can come and give you guys something so that you can go and work on everything that you need to be able to relocate to the United Kingdom as a healthcare assistant or as a carer or as a senior healthcare assistant. Everything that you need to know. So guys, I promised in my last video that when I'm coming to give you the sponsors or the employers, I want to make sure that I'm going to be giving you people who are going to respond to you or people who are actually currently recruiting at the moment. I know this healthcare assistant visa didn't just start now, it started in a while. A lot of people have been doing it. So obviously some agencies have now closed or they have just stopped right now because they want to concentrate with the application that they have. So I didn't want you guys to go on the internet, waste your precious data, look for, agencies and send your CV, your time, and everything, your effort, and send to a company that's gonna ignore you or say we are not taking anymore. So of all the companies that I was searching on the internet, I put it upon myself to actually give them a call so that I ask them if they are taking or if they are not. And trust me, you guys, I was calling some of the agencies and then the moment I just say, can I ask you, I'm asking on behalf of my sister, are you taking like healthcare assistants from Africa? Do you do sponsorship and everything? Some of them, they were just hanging the phone on me and it was the most embarrassing thing. So I had to write to some of them like emails to say, come on, be professional. Why do you have to hang your phone? It's written on your website. So obviously we have to call. It doesn't matter that you have 100 people that have called you before. So probably some of them are getting really annoyed with like people calling, but I was like, I don't care. So I was calling most of the agencies and most of them, they were saying, oh, we used to take, but we're not taking anymore. We have stopped taking, or we sponsor the people that are already in the United Kingdom. So it's important to know that even though some employers have got sponsorship, some of them doesn't sponsor people who are coming from Africa. They sponsor people that are already in the United Kingdom. So I called some and we managed to get about 3 or 4 that are currently taking, and some of them have given me their email addresses so that I'll give you these email addresses, guys, and then go straight on, send your CV. Make sure that your CV is in order so that you send your CV straight on. And then some of them are actually willing to pay for your accommodation when you come here. Some of them, they can even arrange with you like air tickets. I was asking them all those questions. Do you sponsor with air tickets? Do you sponsor with accommodation? So the first one that we have is called Bromley Healthcare. Bromley Healthcare is an agency, and they've got different care homes that they provide carers with. Carers, the same as healthcare assistants, they provide to a lot of care homes around the United Kingdom, and they normally deal with mental health illnesses. So if you go on their website, you'll be able to see everything that they actually do. I'm going to put a link down below in the description box, because that's what is important right now. You don't want me to be explaining to you what they do. So with this Bromley Healthcare, they said to me, yes, they are recruiting healthcare assistant at the moment. They've given me an email address for you to be able to send your CV. So instead of you going on a website and then downloading and actually, doing all those processes, and sometimes you can't go to next and stuff, I've asked them for an email address, and they've told me an email address that is specifically for CVs for people who are coming from Africa, who want to be employed, who want to be sponsored to come in the United Kingdom. So their email address is recruitment@bromleyhealth.co.uk. recruitment@bromleyhealth.co.uk. Anyway, I'm gonna write it down here. So you guys send your CV straight away. Make sure your CV is perfect, because I'm sure a lot of people will be sending their CVs. Make sure your CV is standing out. If you can get references, do guys get references. Another thing that I'm gonna try and do, I'm gonna try to see a CV that I used before, and then I can send to you. I can tell you guys to use that as a template, and then you can subtract and add. I will see if I can actually find it, because it's been long since I've looked for a job. I've just been on my job for the last since 2017. That's where I've been, so I've never moved. But if I go in my laptop and if I manage to find it, I'll come here guys and I'll actually give you. So another thing that I wanted to say about this Bromley Healthcare is they actually say to me they provide accommodation. So if you want to come here and you don't have accommodation, or you don't have anywhere to go, for the first weeks, they can provide accommodation for you. And I asked them if they do air tickets. They said actually no, the person has to provide their air tickets. But if you're successful and if you realize that you don't have enough money to be able to get a ticket or something like that, they say they're willing to negotiate, they're willing to talk to somebody. So it will be something that they can discuss with you rather with me, because I'm not the one that is applying. So it will be like discussed on every person's circumstance. So I will say guys, run to Bromley Health and find out if you can get accommodation, air tickets, and a lot of things that are needed to actually come here in the United Kingdom. So number 2 that I found is called Avante Care. So I called Avante Care and asked them, are you currently recruiting or you have stopped? And they said, actually, we are still recruiting healthcare assistant. And I was like, yeah, I'm calling on behalf of my sister. What do we need to have and everything? So with this agency, they want you to have a driving license. That could be one barrier if you do not drive. But I mean, don't worry, whilst you're doing your processes, you can be able to actually go and get a driving license or something like that, or maybe just send your application form. You never know. You just tell them that I do not have a driving license, and then wait for them to decide. But they say that they prefer somebody with a driving license, and they wanted to know if the person has got a degree. I found that weird, but they asked me that, does your sister have a degree? And I said yes. And they asked me, does she have a driving license? And I said yes. So they said, okay, fine. In that case, tell your sister to send a CV to us. And they gave me their email address as well, which I'm going to give you right now, guys. So their email address that you're meant to send your CV at is called nurses@avantacare.com. nurses@avantacare.com. Written there, guys. So they said your sister can send a CV straight. I know, yeah, I was saying my sister, but I know you might be a brother here or a sister here. Send your CV there. Make sure that you make your CV banging and stand out. So they say they can look for accommodation for you as well around where you will be working. So they say they can arrange that for you. So that's your accommodation sorted. So I asked them, what about air tickets? Do you also provide for air tickets? They said, unfortunately, no. Somebody have to provide for their own air ticket. So just be ready, guys. Get ready and send your CV in there. Get ready for your ticket. We are talking about maybe £500 one way. because you're gonna need a one way. So the last one that I called in and spoke to whoever I spoke to, the manager, whoever it was called Anna. Okay. I didn't manage to get an email address because they said they do not have any email address that people can actually send to look for a job, but they have an application form that is already online. And remember guys, I told you at the beginning of the video that I was going to send everything down below the description box so that you're able to actually go and apply. So with this one, make sure you go in the description box and then you apply straight. This one, they are currently employing and they're providing accommodation as well. Actually, to clarify, is when I called Avante Care asking for the sponsorship, they said yes, we are recruiting, and they said to me, you can tell your relative, your sister, to send the CV to go and do the application, but then they are waiting for their certificate of sponsorship, and they said it is coming in 2 weeks. This is about 4 days when I gave them a call, so they said it is coming in 2 weeks. So they've got a waiting list. People can apply, and then when it comes, they'll be straight to take you on. So they're going to be processing the things before their certificate of sponsorship arrives. The moment it arrives, they will be able to actually bring you guys. So just check them out and go and do your application form on there. I'm putting the link in the description. You will be able to actually just do it straight away. I know it's not ideal. I know that sending a CV via email is the best thing, but at the moment, that is what is there. So what I would say is send your CV to Bromley Health, send your CV to Avante Care, send your CV to Avante Care, so that you have got a chance. You've got 3 chances. And above all, pray. Above all, just put it in God's hands, and also make sure that your CV is very strong with references, at least 2 references, because when I was reading through some of these websites, they were saying they want 2, some say 3 references. So make sure you're ready for that. Don't just send your CV without the references. Make sure you put references. And in your references, make sure you put addresses, email addresses for the people, so that if the company tries to send an email, it's going to reach them and they will be able to, send back a reference, because that's one of the things as well that they use when they are recruiting people. So imagine if you're an employer and you've got 2 people that want the same job, and the other one has got references, the other one hasn't. You go for the one with references. So guys, thank you so much for staying here in this video with me. And by the way, it was my birthday. I turned 30, guys, on Saturday, and I had a great time. I'm gonna send a vlog. If you're interested to see the other side of my life, not just the the information and stuff, subscribe to my channel and come here and actually enjoy a little bit of the ears. So I did a vlog, I did a family weekend with my family, and it was great. Please wish me happy birthday in the description box, and share this video with others who are interested to come in the United Kingdom. If you've got any questions, go to my Facebook, which is Avante. Send me a message there. I'll be able to reply. And now let me tell you guys, sometimes I'm not able to reply as quickly as possible because I'm a mama of 2, and sometimes I have to go to work, and I'm a wife as well. So sometimes things just pile up, but I'll make sure that I reply. Whatever I do, I will make sure that I reply. 24 hours, 48 hours, I'll be able to reply. I will try to reply. If I don't reply, please send me a message to remind me. It doesn't mean that I'm ignoring you. Anyway, thank you so much for staying here. Subscribe to my channel, guys. Have a lovely week, and see you again with another video on Wednesday and Friday. Bye bye.